So here's a video that I never ever wanted to make, and this is the biggest attack on children since Dunblane in the early 90s. Yesterday there was a stabbing in Southport, as many of you will be aware. Now, I didn't want to make this yesterday, it was just too raw. Here we go. Now, 3 of the girls have been named, the 3 girls who were deceased. Lost innocents, 3 girls killed in Southport stabbing named as tributes paid to B.B. King, Elsie Dott, Stankham and Alice Aguirre. So let's have a look at it. So tributes are pouring in for the 3 innocent young girls who were savagely attacked and killed in Southport yesterday. They were this afternoon been named as the victims of the knife rampage in Merseyside. Now, these are innocent little children who were killed. For those of you who aren't in the UK, you might not have heard of this, or you might have, I don't know. A 17-year-old lad went on a rampage and did this to children. Now, they were in a holiday club, like a little dance club, and they were just doing some Taylor Swift dancing, apparently. Innocent little children, 6, 7 and 9. The 9-year-old there was the first to be named today, and she is from Portuguese parents, apparently. So the trio had been at a Taylor Swift themed yoga and dance holiday club when the horror unfolded. Tributes poured in for the young Alice earlier today after a family confirmed she tragically succumbed to her injuries. A heartbroken loved one this afternoon said she would always be their princess. An emotional tribute read, "Keep smiling and dancing like you love to do, our princess. Like we said before to you, you're always our princess and no one would change that." This is really difficult, as you can imagine. Really difficult to read. These are children. Okay, I'm not going to read any more. But the link will be here for this article so you can go and read it yourself. A Merseyside police statement added, "Their families, who are being supported by specialist officers, have issued photographs and have asked that their privacy is respected at this time." Now, we still don't know much about this. They won't say the motive if one is known at the moment. They did come out very quickly yesterday and say that it wasn't terror related. They very quickly came out and said that, which makes me suspicious. A 17-year-old boy who cannot be named for legal reasons remains in custody, accused of murder and attempted murder following the incident at the dance studio in Hart Street. So we don't know anything about the person who allegedly did this. They haven't given us an ethnicity. All we know it's an age. Is it a boy at 17 or is it a young man? I would say it's a young man. Now, there are others involved. So we have some that are deceased, but we also have other children and adults in hospital. The fully booked club for children, which was advertised as a dance and yoga workshop, as well as bracelet making, quickly became something like a horror movie. Witnesses to the deadly stabbings have said. Teacher Leanne Lucas, 35, is understood to be fighting for her life in hospital after bravely trying to protect the kids at the Heart Space Studios. Her colleague Heidi, 35, escaped uninjured after heroically locking some of the children inside a toilet to keep them safe. Thank God she did that. Meanwhile, Jonathan Hayes, 63, ran into the dance studio and tried to fend off the attacker moments after hearing screams from his nearby office and was stabbed in the leg. So we have a full timeline here of what unfolded yesterday. Like I said, it was too much to go live as this was happening. I do usually go live when there's an event, like something big happens like this, but it's children, so I hope you guys can understand that it was very difficult. The reporters were actually crying in the streets yesterday, and there's been reports that police officers as well. These are children. Nobody wants to see anybody hurt, but children. is, it's just unthinkable that anyone could do this. So the full timeline is here. So everyone, if you want to go and look at this, you can. It will all be linked. Then we've got some more here. It says, a video obtained by ITV shows an individual wearing a green hoodie and face mask pacing back and forth outside the front door. The doorbell footage then shows several police cars and a group of officers, including some who are armed, appearing at the same time. A staff member at the same house, a staff member at the Heart Space who wanted to remain anonymous said she heard the suspect was wearing a black hood when he reportedly stabbed multiple children. Locals said the suspect had got out of a taxi minutes before noon before launching his attack. He accessed the Heart Space studios because the door was left open amid sweltering heat. Police have said that although the motive for the attack is unclear, it is not believed to be terror-related. So we're going to have a quick look at that footage now that's been obtained by ITV. You can see there, the attacker is, well, the alleged attacker is pacing outside this house. Now this was taken by a doorbell. Looks like he's got a mask on as well. The police are there. There's police arriving here. This was footage obtained by ITV. Shows some armed police. ITV News has obtained footage of the individual pacing in front of a house that was later raided by police in Southport, so I'm presuming that's where he was staying. The individual wearing a green hoodie and a face mask can be seen walking back and forth outside the front door of the house. Later footage shows several police cars and a group of officers, including some who are armed, appearing at the same house. So it does look like, you know, that is the alleged perpetrator stroke suspect. It goes on, Merseyside police have confirmed that a 17-year-old boy has been arrested. The teenager, from the village of Banks and originally from Cardiff, is currently being questioned on suspicion of murder and attempted murder. A witness said he called the police to an address in Hart Street, behind which is the Heart Space Studios. So if that's correct, then that house was right behind where the stabbings took place. One of the events listed at the Heart Space at the time of the stabbings was a Taylor Swift themed yoga class for children in school years 2 to 6, aged between 6 and 11. So at the moment, I've given you everything we know so far. Obviously, this is fast moving. There's more and more information coming out. So when I know more, I will bring you another video. For now, I'm not going to be going live on this. I think I'm just going to make videos for now. It is a very emotional subject and it's not something that I think I can do live. But there will be more videos coming out as we know more. But as of now, we have 3 children deceased, 6, 7 and 9. 3 little girls. And there's more children and adults in hospital. Some are critical. And we don't know any more at this stage of the motive for why this person did this to children. Anyway, once I know more, I'll bring it to you. Take care and hug your kids. That's what I'm going to say, is hug your kids. Take care. Bye-bye.